Welcome. In this video we're going to learn how to do the chain stitch in crochet. First we'll need our yarn. I'm using a number 4 medium worsted weight, and I'm also going to use the recommended hook size here. I'm using an H. Some worsted weights will recommend an I or a J. We're going to stick with a universal H. My yarn is lighter in color so that I can see where I'm putting the hook. And hooks do come in different colors, so you may find that certain hooks you may be able to see it better. You know, the gold is a much better choice today than the blue. The first thing we're going to do is take length of our yarn. We're going to make a slip knot. And we're going to put our hook in the slip knot. We want at least 4 inches. Get into the habit of that. It's not important today, but down the road it will be. There's several different ways to hold the hook, and both are correct and perfectly valid ways. And there's several ways to hold the yarn, and all of them are correct. It's just personal preference. As long as you get the stitch definition correct, your tension is good, that's all I'm worried about. So you can hold it like a pencil, like you're writing, or you can hold it like a knife. I hold it like a knife, it's just more comfortable for me. And I wrap my yarn like this, and the control of the tension is controlled by these 3 fingers. Some people wrap it around their fingers. It's completely up to you. Experiment with different things. See what you like, because what you like isn't necessarily what I like or what your neighbor likes. Everybody's different. Everybody's brain is wired differently. So, you know, it's great with crochet because it's kind of built in. There's so much creativity with how you can hold the yarn even. It's pretty fun. And we want the slip knot to be tight enough that it hugs the hook. There's no daylight around it. We want it to be able to move easily. You know, we don't want a stranglehold on it, you know, because we could put it really, really tight and then it's not moving as well. So just loosen that up. It should hug it, not strangle it. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap my fingers. Okay. Now, the yarn should come over this way. I like to say it comes over like a waterfall. See, it wraps from behind up and towards you. And then we're going to use our right hand and pull the hook through. You'll notice that the loops are shaped like a teardrop. Our hooks are also shaped like that, and so it's easiest, oops, it's backwards. It's easiest if we follow the shape of the loop and angle it down slightly. I'm going to show you that again. I'm going to go over like a waterfall, and we're just going to glide the hook through. Don't pull on this because it'll make your stitch either tighter or looser. We want it to be the same size as the hook. And you'll notice there's a taper here. We don't want to work on the taper. We want to work right here. So after each stitch, we're going to come back to this section here. Okay, so we're going to pull it through. Wrap, pull it through. Now, you could say, this is really hard, I'm just going to hold it, and I don't have the coordination, so I'm going to do this. That'll only work for the chain. And it's messy, it ends up not looking very nice. We want nice, even chains. We want them all the same size. We don't want different sizes. We don't want big ones. We don't want small ones, because we're going to have to work back in them. So wrap it, pull it through. Wrap it, pull it through. Looser is better. See, we can see those couple that I just pulled over. They don't look very nice compared to the rest. This is something that you will need to practice. It doesn't just happen. I'll show you holding this way too. See? If you choose this method, don't yank as you pull through because it make it really hard to pull it through. We just want it to glide, and you want to move your hand up as your chain grows. I'll hold the hook this way. Get some variety in here. Oh. The important thing, even tension, good control, and we want them to be uniform. Okay, so I want you to keep practicing that until they are super even. And then I'm going to encourage you to watch the next video on the single crochet. Until then,